Hello, and welcome back. It's a gloomy, rainy day here, and everyone is taking naps. So I thought I'd come make a video. And this is one I've wanted to do for a little while. It's just a page turning video, but it's with a jewelry catalog. And this is the catalog. It's a company called Silpada, and it's one of those direct sales companies. And I don't sell or anything, but I do love their jewelry. I do love their jewelry, and a lot of the girls at work will have parties every once in a while, so I have quite a bit of their jewelry. So I thought that I could do a page turning of the catalog, and then I can show you in a different video some of my jewelry, including all of my Silpada stuff. And in the past, it seemed like Silpada was mostly silver, but recently they have more brass and costume type jewelry. And I don't wear a lot of huge pieces, so the newer stuff isn't quite as appealing. But earrings like that, or a cuff, would be nice. And if you like a statement necklace, this one is nice and chunky. And for the classic silver lover, there are quite a few options still. And they do tend to rotate stock, so a lot of what I have is not in newer catalogs, and some of it I purchased on eBay because it was cheaper. I like the simplicity of the circle necklace, and if I'm wearing a tunic or something, it's nice to have some longer pieces. And here's a pretty one. It's called Into the Blue, and although I don't have this necklace, two of my friends do, and I think it looks really nice with a lot of outfits. And here's a big bulky silver one. I do have these earrings, and I can circle them. I have these, and I wear them a ton in the summertime. They make a nice bold statement, but they're very lightweight. And then to go with it, I also have this necklace. And it's a nice layered look using just one necklace. And maybe someday I'll get the matching ring. I don't have anything here, but a coworker has this ring, and it may look somewhat simple, but every time she wears it, it really looks nice. So, I almost purchased these, but because I have and love these, I didn't think that I would wear the smaller ones as often. And I do have this matching bracelet. One time I hosted a party, and that was when I got discounts on some expensive things, so I purchased some items I might not have otherwise looked at. And here's some two-toned items, the mixed metals. I kind of like these earrings, but I think that's about it. And they also have some classic options, and these are just the silver bead necklaces and one of those kind of twisty rings. At some point I'd like to get this. or a similar one, because I like that you can play with it. And here's some statement necklaces and some bangles. And I think I have these. And they're just a nice plain silver dangly earring set. And here's some black and silver. Quite a striking combination. And they have quite a few stackable rings. I don't have anything from this page, but I really like this necklace. It looks very dainty and might be nice to layer like they have it with other pieces. Now, I don't have this necklace, but I have a similar one in an older style that's more smooth, not quite as angular, and has a bit more texture. And it's a very nice layering piece, and I think this would be as well. And here they have quite a few watches, and they paired it with coordinating bracelets that they think would go well as an accessory to the watch. I haven't seen any of the watches, but I have seen this bracelet, and I really like that bracelet. It looks beautiful in person. A friend of mine also has this bracelet. It has a bit of a stretch, and although it looks nice on my friend, it's not quite my style. Now these are some brighter stones and colors, a little more exotic, and it looks a little tribal-y. I like the turquoise aqua colors quite a bit. more turquoise and coral. It's quite a big ring. Looks like it would take up the whole part of your finger. And here we have the cool blues and greens. And I really like the colors. Blue and green are my favorite colors. I think I would like this necklace if it did not have the pendant on it. But it's still pretty. And here's a blue color. And this necklace is howlite. And some other layering necklaces, the arrow. I love their cuffs, but somehow my giant hands don't really fit to them very well. I can get them on, but it is a struggle. Here's more turquoise colors and lapis with silver. I do have these earrings. And they're quite long. And I love wearing them in the summertime. And then I have the lapis bead bracelet, and a friend of mine has the coral and blue bracelets, and I like all three of those very much. Here's some cross jewelry and longer necklaces, crosses. And here's some classic silver jewelry. I have this bracelet, and it's nice and lightweight, but it makes a nice statement. It's very comfortable to wear, and I'll have to show you in another video what it looks like. Someday I might get the matching necklace. But while I like this part, I don't like how large the loops are on the chain. I wish they were a little smaller. And here's more religious crosses. And Silpada is always about layering. And here they show how to wear this necklace your way. And some of the items, the stones can be switched. So you can basically get 3 looks just by buying one piece. And here's some more black and silver. I sort of like these little pyramid earrings. I'd like to see them in person before I bought them though. And here's extenders and some children's items. And this says for the man about town. So here's some cufflinks and some men's items. And I think these are nice necklaces for layering these two. Here's that bracelet that they paired with the watch earlier. I think it looks nice and casual with a little bit of sparkle to draw your eye in. And here's quite a few pearls. And my friend has this. And although it's not my style, it's really beautiful if you like pearls. And here's more black and silver. And here's the blue. Here's the necklace that my friends have and love. And here's the bracelet that I have. And some other pieces that would go well. And here's the natural looking druzy quartz look. And some gray beads. And this is more of a coral and brown and neutral. I have the Prairie Girl earrings. I think they look bigger here than they are in person. And this strap is leather, brown leather, and then this is silver. And they go with quite a few things. And this page is all silver. Here's another long looped piece. I think these are really pretty and sleek and simple. And here we have some daintier looking pieces and some larger earrings. And here's, I think these are really pretty. The colored shell. There's some others. Here's some multi-component jewelry. The mixed metals, different stones and beads, and some leather. And here's some very feminine looking pieces. Some pearl accents along with the silver. And this necklace is on her, and this one is here, and they look quite nice together. Here's some pretty purple. I do have some purple Silpada jewelry, but it's older and not in this catalog. Here's a very pretty moonstone necklace and some pieces to go with it. It's also pretty. I like moonstone because you can wear it with any color and it picks up the color that you're wearing. And here we have some very dainty necklaces. And here's more of the mixed metal look. Some larger necklaces and dainty earrings. And here's, it looks more like a costume jewelry and a watch. And here's some mixed materials with beads, and it looks like these are brass, metal beads, and necklaces. And here's more brass. I think they all look nice, but in general I tend to like silver toned jewelry for me personally. Although I do like these green earrings. I like that they have two different tones of green. And here's more brass. And here's how they talk about their incentives. And some of their team. And I think that's it. So, even if I don't get any jewelry, I always like flipping through a new magazine. I think Silpada does a very good job with their magazine layout and styling and color and metal combinations. They always have a large assortment of items to look at, and sometimes it's fun to go to the parties. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at some jewelry with me. And in another video, we'll go through my jewelry because I think it makes nice sounds and it's almost as fun as makeup to look at. So I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you again soon.